hello, hello. It's me, Adan, and I haven't done this in a while, so I'm a little bit afraid that I've messed something up. But you should all be able to hear me, possibly too loudly. I may have to turn that down a bit. And of course, there's no game audio yet, so you may not have. You probably should hear something now. But yeah, anyway, I'm back. I took a week and a half break, and now I'm back on Wednesdays here for a Dan playthrough's backlog. I'll only be doing Wednesdays until next year. Oh, that's quite loud, isn't it? Well, it's quite loud in my ears, actually. It might be okay for y'all. All right, I think that's okay. Oh, you know what I need to do? You're probably getting an echo right now. There you go. That's why that was loud. Better now. Good. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. I knew I was going to mess something up. Also, something fell over, but I'll pick it up later. Okay. All right. So we were playing I Am Dead today, which is a puzzle. Okay, got subtitles. Good. HD Rumble. Sure. Language is system default, which is English. All right. Sound is okay. Great. Thank you, Felicia. Okay, so I Am Dead. Let's play. Yeah, new game. So this is a puzzle adventure game in which you play as a ghost and his ghost dog, which sounds pretty fun, actually. And I think this was originally... Oh, move. I see. Okay, so I think this was originally a PC game? Maybe not.
Well, here I am again.
Ooh.
Morris Lupton off for my morning walk.
That's a nice lighthouse. He walks very slow, this Morris Lupton.
This must be the finest stretch of beach on the finest island the whole world over. For a little speck of land in the North Atlantic, it sure is a good un.
British, perhaps? This feller?
Oh, I see those yoga folks up at the lighthouse are up bright and early, saluting the sun and all that. I always thought that looked like fun. But this walk isn't the same without Sparky. She did love chasing that tennis ball. Oh, Sparky. I miss you, girl.
Oh.
The crater's definitely been smoking more than usual lately. That's funny, that, for a dormant volcano.
Uh-oh.
Shelmerston used to be a quiet place. You'd only come here if you like fishing or bird watching. But since the new ferry service started, we get loads of tourists. But what you gonna do? It's always changing.
Always changing. The only constant is change.
Yep, Shelmerston's a smashing place. I'm lucky to call it home. The bench. Yeah, this is, well, it's my bench. Yeah, the museum paid for it because I was the curator there. Yeah, and they did that to remember me because,
Oh, he's already dead.
yes, I am dead.
He said the title of the game. I am dead.
It's been some adjustment, but not all bad. Yeah, I should probably go and check on the museum, actually.
Well, that was a very nice introduction. Very slow, chill introduction to the game. All we really did was walk. And he told us...
Yeah, I've been collecting the stories of Shelmerston for years now, here in my museum. There are so many stories, and wonderful ones. The museum started off small, but just grew and grew. It's shut at the moment, of course. Not sure what's going to happen with it now that I'm are no longer doing it. I do like coming back here, though. Gives me a bit of purpose, which I've really missed since, you know, becoming dead.
A display of Bronze Age artifacts showcasing the new Shelmerston 1400 BC exhibit, which features a woman preserved for thousands of years in peat.
Oh, one thing that's been keeping me amused. Since I've been dead, I found I can do some, well, new things.
Ooh. Slice in ZR. Oh. Interesting. Bronze Age arrowhead. Oops. Oh no, don't do that. Bronze Age bone hooks. Artifact. Artifact. Another bone hook. And another artifact. And then I slice out. CL slice out. There you go.
Pretty weird. Yeah, I'm not sure what use it is, but it's been keeping me quite entertained.
Huh. Meet the Bog Woman, this island's oldest resident, preserved in Shelmerston peat bog for over 3,000 years. Jewelry, artifact, coin, arrowhead, jewelry. Oh, interesting. Why is there okay, unlocked.
But the novelty's worn off. I mean, it's been, well, I don't know how long exactly, but an awful long time since I've had anyone to talk to. Well, anyone to talk back, anyway.
The passing of commemorating the past. Oh, what?
No, I couldn't. That sounds like Sparky. Is that you?
Oops. Photo of Morris Lupton and his dog Sparky. Small leaved gum, Eucalyptus parvola. Sparky's ashes, tennis ball, Morris's binoculars, Norris Lupton's ashes. Wait, I need to. How do I? Oh, nope, wrong way. There we go. How do we do that slicing thing? There we go. What's in here then? Museum artifact. Museum artifact. Museum artifact. All these are just museum artifacts? Yes, they are. Alright. This gets a bit of getting used to this. Moving the thing around. Museum souvenirs. Rubbers, pencils, and pin badges, £1 each. Future uncertain for museums. Shelmerston Museum closes doors this week for what could be the final time, following the death of its beloved founder and curator, Morris Lupton, who passed away last month. After a memorial ceremony held at the museum doors were kept open to allow visitors to pay their respects, but now its future is in doubt. Mr. Lupton stipulated that the museum building and its contents be left to the town, but as yet no one has been found to take over its running. Oh my gosh. Geode. Geodes are volcanic rocks that are hollow with mineral matter, blah blah blah. You know what a geode is, right? Scale model of Shelmerston Lighthouse. The scale model of the lighthouse is made to commemorate it being chosen as the venue for the 1973 Lighthouse Keepers Convention, which is why it depicts a lighthouse with many more inhabitants than it would usually. Donation box. Free entry, just donate. What's this? Grankin model. Grankins are creatures said to live on Shelmerston and will bring luck to anyone who happens to find one. Snow globe. That's the plant. Pangolin's kiss. Alright. And what's this? Leaflet stand. Alright. What about... Oh, no. Ah! Ah! Okay. Better. I should slice in, right? Oh my gosh. No. Notepad and highlighter. Fancy box. Barnacle cluster. Museum Records Collection, 1991-2008. Morris's records of objects brought into the collection, their origin and date. 1972-1991. Cool. Can I... Oh, I can. Oh, interesting. Caramel chocolates. Alright. So I can lock in to further things. That's good to know. Oh, wait. There's something down below. Oh my gosh. Sheep Shank Whiskey. That's the only one. Okay. Alright, well then let's... Can we walk forward? We cannot walk forward. It means it must be here somewhere. Is it in the geode? That was pretty cool. It was not in the geode. Is it in the lighthouse? Oh, that's neat. But no, it's not there either. Oh, there's something down here. What do we think? Is it in the whiskey? Oh, there's no whiskey here. Because I haven't sliced in. Oh, interesting that... No, it's not in the whiskey. Who thought it was in the whiskey? Don't be silly. What's this thing? Geode, right? Oh, barnacle. Oh, what the hell? There's a knife in here. Okay. Oh no. Find this dog tag. I'm just trying to do everything now. Well, the dog just died though. It wouldn't be there. There's a few coins. But no. Snow globe. It must be in the ashes, right? What am I doing here? It must be in the ashes. Yeah. There it is. Okay. Sparky! Oh, that took far too long. Hey, Sparky.
Morris, come with me.
Whoa, Sparky can talk.
I need to show you something.
It's probably weird that Sparky can talk, right?
It's Sparky.
Oh, it's Marcus. Morris, I mean.
You worked
Marcus.
it out.
You can talk?
Well, I could always talk. You just couldn't understand me.
And you can hear me?
Well, sure. You are talking, aren't you?
Oh, Sparky!
What is it, Morris?
It's been so long. I thought I'd had my last conversation. Oh, I'm so very glad.
I'm glad too, Morris. I've been waiting for you. We need to go...
Oh, wait. Are you really my Sparky? My Sparky girl?
Mostly. The best bits. But listen, I don't know how long before the volcano erupts, but it's not long now.
The volcano? Erupting? But it's dormant.
No. It has been dormant because of the custodian. But the custodian is weakening and we don't know how much longer they can hold on.
Whoa.
The custodian? I mean, what are you talking about?
Oh, what happened?
Shelmerston is volcanic. It's supposed to erupt every once in a while. The
That was
only
weird.
reason it hasn't is the custodian, keeping the island calm.
Wait, custodian keeping the island calm?
Take your time, Morris. Dogs are better at understanding this kind of stuff than humans.
Huh?
Custodian is a ghost.
Yes! Now you're getting it. The custodian is a ghost who appeases the island, keeps it safe to live on. But the current custodian has been doing the job a long time and really needs to retire.
Well, the island needs a new custodian.
That's right. It's up to us to find a new one. There are
I mean-
5 prospects that I know of.
Oh.
5 ghosts still hanging around the island who haven't gone into the west yet.
The
We
west?
need to find them and see
Like
if
the
they'll
elves.
take the job.
What if none of the prospects wants it?
If the current custodian fades away and there's nobody to commune with the island's spirit, well, that would be bad.
Bad how, Sparky?
Volcano bad. You've seen how it's smoking. We don't have long now.
Well, could I be the custodian?
Oh, I wish. But Ghost Code 342B dictates that the custodian must be a ghost who has been dead on this island for at least 1,000 days. We don't have that long.
Ghost Code 342B. Yeah, well, I suppose that makes as much sense as anything else.
Right, let's get going, Morris. Our first prospect is Peter Noach.
Oh, yeah, from the yoga center. Yeah, he died a few years ago, didn't he? Yeah, I remember his funeral on the lighthouse.
Yes, that's the fella. He always had those funny green treats. Let's go pay him a visit.
All right. Gonna go visit a ghost. Another ghost. I already forgot his name. Something Green? No, Peter Noach. Nouch? Peter Noach, I think. I was reading the playback. Peter Noach, I think. Yap's Head Lighthouse.
Wow, flying!
Oh.
Oh, this feels nice.
What? Oh, right. Oh. You kind of forget about it after a while.
I always was impressed with this yoga center. Pete seemed like a chap who went through some tough times, and creating this place really seemed to help him.
Yep, and it's still going strong. They're always busy with folks from the mainland.
Yoga center run by a robot. How things change.
What?
Well, it seems to be working out, though. So, now Pete's a ghost, so how do we find him?
Well, remember that clue I sent you from inside my urn? The tag?
Yeah?
Right. So that was something special to me while I was alive that helped me channel my ghost. A kind of memento. So we need to channel the ghost of Peter Noach. And to do that, we need to find his mementos.
Okay.
And how are we going to do that?
By looking into the memories of those who loved him best. People with memories of Pete will have little thought bubbles coming out of their heads. Those are a sign you'll be able to dive into that person's memory.
Interesting.
I suppose that's hardly the strangest thing I've heard today.
Oh, Morris, just you wait. Now, to recap. Find people who are close to Peter. View their memories. Track down the mementos. And then leave the rest to me.
So people, then memories, then mementos, then Pete. Yeah, think I get the idea. Okay, let's go.
All right. Let's go. People, memories. Pete arrived on Shelmerston to take the job of lighthouse keeper. He led a solitary life for several years, seldom visiting the town and speaking only rarely, before opening the lighthouse as a yoga retreat with the help of a robot called E.M. View this dossier anytime from the map screen. All right. Whoop. So am I supposed to lock on? Toby Love. I guess I can't go inside people. Alright, not Toby Love. Becca McIntyre. I guess they'll have the... Can I just go up? Yes. Ah. Are those thought bubbles? Oops. Oh, that's cool. Are those thought bubbles? Robots like EM were commissioned as part of a lighthouse automation project, and shipped out to lighthouses all around the British Isles. Designed specifically to aid the running of a lighthouse, the EM models were also known for their enhanced empathy circuits and horticultural skills. So that was a memory. Was it? Yeah.
When Pete arrived at the lighthouse, he needed help running it, but refused all offers. Eventually, fearing the possibility of a shipwreck, Trinity House sent me to Shomerston to help keep things running smoothly.
Oh, that's weird.
I bought Pete a plant as a welcome present. He introduced himself very quietly, but didn't seem to want to say anything else. He seemed distracted, like gravity was pressing down on him harder than other people.
So I think it's the plant then.
Whenever I would enter a room, Pete would mutter some excuse to leave. I didn't have a single conversation with anyone in months.
Aw. I love this little bit though, like...
Eventually, Pete noticed the plant. Then, Pete noticed me. That was the start of what became this plant room. We spent hours in here over the years, sowing seeds and tending our plants together.
Aw. So that plant.
Wow. Robots got complicated, didn't they? Yeah, I didn't realize how important M was to Pete. I suppose everyone needs a friend. Ah, Sparky.
Yeah. So is that plant in here? It's the start of the plant room. Or is that enough simply to know about it? I don't see anything that looks like that plant. Oh, maybe this one? Nope. This one? No. Maybe I'm not supposed to find the plant here. Blueprint for EM Model 243B, the Lighthouse Keeper. The EM 243B model has significant improvements over the 243A. Better power distribution between limbs, 2 extra sockets for high-speed memory, and improved sealing around the head joint. The earlier model of the Lighthouse Keeper, a series suffered from saltwater incursion, eventually resulting in rusty neck syndrome. So, oh, this is EM's room, I see. EM's maintenance area. Yap's Head Lighthouse at night. Bulb bench. Alright, well, clearly this fella. Neil Lambert, a student of Pete's after meeting him at yoga retreat in Goa years ago. I've been to Goa.
I met Pete for the first time on a yoga retreat in Goa. He was the best yoga teacher, but very reserved. I noticed he had some army tattoos. I wanted to ask about them, but he would never talk about himself. When I got home, I looked him up. I couldn't believe it. He'd been with Special Forces in Helmand and was awarded a medal for bravery. Pete's unit had been in an ambush. He tried to save a colleague whose leg had been blown off, but by the time they'd reached base, it was too late. Pete was the only survivor.
Oh.
I booked the retreat again the next year. I thought he was such an interesting bloke. Still waters, you know. And one evening, after class, I followed him down to the beach. I saw him throw something into the water and went to have a look. Picked it out of the shallows before it was washed away. It was his medal. I picked it up.
Oh.
I went back to go the following year, but Pete wasn't teaching and it just wasn't the same. Not as good. Then, a couple of years later, I saw an online ad for his new retreat in a lighthouse. I booked immediately. I took the medal with me. Perhaps he would want it back. It was the same Pete Noach, and if anything, he was an even better teacher. One coffee break, when I got him on his own, I brought up Helmand in conversation. I wish I hadn't. It was like a shutter coming down. I didn't mention the medal.
Yeah, it's probably a really bad memory for
I
him.
kept coming back for the yoga. And you know, over the years I saw Pete mellow. I think the lighthouse was doing him good. He even cracked a joke with the group once in a while. So, that summer, the one before he died, I decided to act. It was the day I was leaving and I showed him his medal. There was a moment of total surprise. I was worried then. But he took it. He turned it over in his hand. The poor guy was lost for words. He gave me a nod of thanks and slipped it into his pocket. I'm glad he got it back.
Aw. So it's his medal.
Oh, Pete. I had no idea.
A bird, really? Alright. Stella the Cormorant nests on the lighthouse. Alright, Stella. I guess if my dog talks, why not the bird, right?
I was getting ready to lay my egg. But my nest needed that little something extra.
This bird is excellent. It's the Rubik's Cube.
I found the perfect thing. The human and that metal beast seemed quite agitated at their loss.
That was good.
I always hated those blooming things.
That's very good. Pete's toolbox, only for spanners and screwdrivers. Ha! Alright. That's doing it on its own. Not me. So I found it. That's...
Dogs are actually very good at solving these. They're just hard for us to turn.
Does that mean I found it? I got it, right? Oh, there's an X on it, though, so now I'm confused. Oops. No, no. Go around. Fresnel lens. Developed by Augustine Jean Fresnel to reduce the amount of glass needed to create lighthouse lenses while still allowing the light to be shown over a large distance. This is achieved by, instead of one curved lens, a Fresnel lens features a series of smaller flat sections at different angles which give the same focusing effect with a smaller volume of glass. Oh, interesting. Nothing inside the lens, of course. But what about Pete's other toolbox? No, it's just a feather. For other tools, it says. No, no. This is quite difficult. Jam sarnie, the perfect afternoon snack. It wasn't. Oh, jam sandwich. Okay. All right.
Okay, let's find some more memories.
Yep. But also, am I supposed to find? Well, clearly, you're supposed to find the objects as well, right? Blue plastic clog. Oh, it's the shoe. What's this? Oh, no, sorry. The other thing. Oh, I can't. Okay, whatever that is, I'm not allowed to. Soldering iron. Circuit. EM removed this circuit as it contains the memory of an old lover. Interesting. Spare arm, designed to be ambidextrous. Spare foot, for use on the left leg only. Repurposed from a Jacobson Regal 385 4-slice toaster. Good. That's very funny. Board game shelf. Oops. Drafts. Checkers, I guess, or backgammon maybe. Downward Dogs, a miniature dachshund themed game for all the family. That's a good. I want that game. Scrabble. Is it Scrabble? Yeah. All right. Well, nothing here it seems. There's a bookshelf over here though. Oh, what's that? Case. Ah, the metal. Good. Conspicuous gallantry cross. Okay, so I find it on each level. So that plant should be on the level with the robot.
This is a conspicuous gallantry cross. They don't give those to just anybody.
All right. Good. Alright, so we're done with... Oh, he's sitting down now. Alright, so now I gotta find that plant. It's here somewhere. I just don't know where. Guzmania Super Stripes. Paper plant. It looked kind of like this one here, but I can't lock onto that one. Lemon scented Monterey cypress. It's not going to be there. Come on, Adan. Unidentified succulent. EM grew this from some seeds she bought online, but has no idea what this variety is. Alright. Dwarf jade plant. Why can't I do that one and not the grapefruit tree? And not this one. Here. Oh, I can't finally. Chinese money plant. Why can't I lock on? Huh? Fishbone cactus, cattails bulrush, old lady cactus. Oh no. Purple plastic clock. God dang it! Where is this plant? Watering can? Nothing in the watering can. Secateurs. No, secateurs are just the clippers or whatever, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Chinese money plant. Is the Chinese money plant like over here or something? Snake plant, Bolivian torchmark. Yeah, I don't know. Jade plant. None of them look like that, and I'm very annoyed. Alright, well, screw it then. Oh, someone brushing their teeth. There's a plant here? There's more plants here. But no, it's not. Someone in the bedroom. A couple people in the bedroom, actually. Alright, well, let's look into her memories. Jennifer Leslie. Jennifer's convert to yoga, having initially been skeptical. A keen golfer, she's found that yoga has significantly improved her core stability, improving both the accuracy and power of her swing. She got big ears. Look like elf ears.
I just got divorced and really wanted to go on a golfing holiday, but my best mate Tammy somehow talked me into doing a yoga retreat instead. Yoga made me feel weird and uncomfortable. After the first day, I'd basically given up. I thought Pete was a bit angry with me. It was hard to tell.
Oops.
Exploring the lighthouse, I came across Pete's set of clubs. Bingo, I thought. I wondered where I could practice my drive. I took the clubs up to the observation deck and spent all afternoon perfecting my stroke. The sun was shining. It was the best time I'd had all week. Suddenly, I was aware of Pete watching me. My heart sank and I braced myself for a telling off.
It's a T.
How wrong I was. Pete cracked a smile and joined in. Every evening for the rest of that week, we were up on that observation deck, driving balls into the sea. Best holiday in years. I even got into yoga by the end.
So it's a T. Yeah.
I guess old Pete had a light side after all.
So where is that T? Oh, sorry. What different crocs, huh? Nope, just a toothbrush. Pete's Golf Tee. KGC. Alright, well that stupid plant has to be in the plant room.
I wonder how many golf balls are in the sea around this lighthouse. Hey, starting to pick up the scent of something else here. I think it's Grenkins.
Grenkins?
Yeah, they're tiny spirits.
Oh.
Distant relations of the island spirit. Apparently they bring good luck. When we get close to one, I'll pop up and let you know.
Okay, Sparky.
Okay. Huh? Wait, what's that? Stop it. Yeah, that. Weird. Huh, okay. They all have that. That's kind of cool. The tiny Buddha. Yeah, weird. Oh. Another croc. Oh, maybe it's in the, Yep.
Okay, we're in the right place. But now we need to slice and rotate this object to just the right spot to get the Grenkin out.
Oh, okay. It's got to look like that, basically. Oh, I guess I got it. Oh, hey! Oh, hey! I got a Grenkin.
Hello, Grenkin. Good to see you. Morris, these spirits have been on Shelmerston for thousands of years, and they bring good luck. We should definitely keep finding them.
Sweet. Whoa. That's a lot of... Oh, there's 9 in this level. Okay, well, glad I found it. Another one somewhere. Basically just gotta make that shape. Oh, I got it. Interesting. Well, that's the second Grenkin. Hey, UHT milk. We have that here in Singapore. Oh, alright. A shoe of some kind. Oh, clearly this one. There's a thing in his... compass. And a military man. That's kind of cool. Guess if he ever gets lost. Aha! There's the last. Simone Ansley. After Pete died, Simone wasn't sure if she would return to the Shelmerston Yoga Center, but she didn't want to let down the regular group of friends she'd made here. They always come for half term, and when she arrived, she discovered that the old magic hadn't been lost. All right.
Pete was hard to read, you know? Strong, silent type. But you could tell he loved his collection of Buddhas.
Ah.
He said they were like fat little soldiers that kept him safe. To be honest, I thought that was a bit odd. But he was a great teacher.
So there's an even smaller Buddha that I haven't found yet.
Pete was very protective about his collection. Hated people messing with them, even telling off Em when she was dusting them.
Okay.
One day, one of the Buddhas went missing. Pete was distraught. Not much affected him, so it was a shock for everyone to see how upset he was. All of us at the retreat spent the whole afternoon searching, but we never found it. To cheer him up, Em bought Pete a little toy robot. You could tell Pete was delighted.
Well, I saw that robot in the other room.
Ah, what a lovely gesture. She was a good friend, that Em.
Is it in the vacuum cleaner? The bag needs changing, it says. Aha! How did he end up in here? Oh, hey!
Oh, what a nice little fella. I'm glad we found him.
I just need that dang plant. Yep, I knew they were going to be. What's that look like? A light bulb? Whoa. Some say it's the long-lost skull of Robin Firth, the first lighthouse keeper of Shelmerston. Some say it's a leftover Halloween decoration. Okay, so it's not here. Probably. Weird that I can slice through the tire. They also look like they have a filling of some kind. Alright, well, it's not this shelf. This shelf? Oops. Compressed air. I think it's the, whatever the heck this is. Lamp. Oh no. It's not the lamp. Nor is it the life ring. Okay. Pete's other toolbox. How many toolboxes does he have? Wait, can I? No, right? It wasn't. Oops. Ah! Oh, yeah, no, there wasn't. Okay. No, not the thermometer. Spanner. Quinoa and couscous, it said. Stop rotating. Oh, got it. Okay. Not sure why or how that worked, but sure. Whee! Another Grinkin. Guess that's the bottom level. It's gonna be something with buttons. Buttons are... Nope. Okay, well, not that. Not that either. Okay. Aha! Whee! Cupcakes. Five out of 9. Oops, sorry. The hell? That seems pretty obvious. No, stop. I guess it's just this, huh? Ah. There we go. Some of these are pretty easy to find, and I assume that's on purpose because, like, this is the first level or whatever, right? In here as well. Oh, these guys. There it is. That one was easy. Easiest one so far, I think. 7 of 9. Alright, so there's... I mean, I also need the damn plant. But also... whatever the heckins that is. Okay, not here. I think it's one of these hanging plants, though. Not sure what that is. Oh. It is the, don't do that. It is the watering can from above, though. Yeah. On the bottom. Yep, the bottom. Yay! Only one more. Still can't find that damn plant. Pete gave up smoking years ago. Walkie-talkie. Oh, I got it right. Yay! That was quick. That was pure luck. Way, found all the Grinkins. Alright. Alright, so now I just gotta find that damn plant. Which is in here somewhere. No. I don't want to see your... Oh, it was the fucking grapefruit tree. Alright, well good. I got it.
Ugh. Dogs hate all fruit. I'm not going near this, Morris.
Alright, well that's everything. Now what?
Okay, that's all of the mementos. Now what do we have to do?
Wow, I'm getting a really strong scent. Well done. I should easily be able to sniff out Peter's spirit now.
All right then. What do you need me to do?
Absolutely nothing. Just let me do my thing.
Yay. Hold B to release Sparky.
What in the world?
There's many things in the world you haven't seen, Morris.
Those things,
Yep. I mean, yep. Those are all of Pete's fragments. I just need to round them up.
Go get him, girl.
Am I gonna... Oh. Wait. I think that's him. That was interesting. Pete. Lover of Crocs and yoga.
Pete? Oh, wow. It's really you. Well, it's me, Morris. Morris Lupton. Of course I remember you, Morris. It's lovely to see you. How's death treating you? Oh, well, you know, it's a bit jarring, but, well, I'm having a nice enough time. But listen, Pete, we've come to ask you something. Do you know about the custodian?
The custodian?
The person who communes with the island, yes? I've noticed the volcano looks like it's waking up. Yes, well, that's the thing. We need a new one. Oh, me? To be the custodian? Oh, Morris, I'm flattered, but I don't think I'm the one for this job. I spent my whole life and my whole afterlife trying to find peace. And lately, I think I found it.
Oh.
I'm satisfied with how things turned out. I'm finally ready to go into the West. I don't want to stay around any longer. Ah, well, fair enough. Would you want to come with me? I would be grateful for the company. Well, that's kind of you, but I do really need to help find a new custodian. Maybe afterwards. I understand. Well, best of luck with the search then. I'm sure you'll find someone perfect for it.
Enjoy your peace, Pete. I think you've more than earned it.
Well, that didn't go well.
Oh, no worries, Morris. Plenty of other prospects. Well, 4.
Hey, Pete mentioned going into the West. What is that?
Oh, well, that's a very complicated question, Morris. Just think of it as leaving all this behind, which is not something we can do now. We need to go find Val. They're opening the sculpture park today.
Oh, is that opening already? Time certainly does move a bit quicker once you're not in the world. Talking to people, it all feels so distant. Though, if I'm being honest, I suppose I was a little buried in the museum those last few years after, well, you know. You might say I started living like a ghost well before I became one.
Oh, you weren't a ghost, Morris. That museum is full of life, and ghosts can't give belly rubs anywhere near as well as you did, trust me. Now let's get going. We're gonna find Val.
Ah, yes, Val. I do feel a bit sorry for her, having her home invaded by all these silly artists.
Maybe, but at least we have a laird who's interested in doing nice things for Shelmerston.
Yeah, I suppose so. I was
A
never
laird?
sure about letting all those artists stay on Shelmerston, but I must admit that his heart's in the right place. Well, let's find Val then. After you, Sparky.
Don't know what a layer it is, but this guy's voice is excellent. Voice acting in general is pretty good, but Morris is really good. I will have to look up who they are. The Sculpture Garden.
My, how the park has changed. I barely recognize it anymore with all these artists buzzing about.
Oh, they're not so bad. So many different and exciting smells.
Yes, well, you and I have always valued different things in smells.
And now we need to sniff out Val. Just like before, let's find some people with memories of her and track down those mementos.
Alright, so Valerie was the daughter of Henry Outram, the Laird of Shelmerston. Her mother died when Valerie was little, and she was always independent, roaming the grounds of Shelmerston Hall and exploring the island. In the early 90s, her father converted Shelmerston Hall to an artist commune and recently opened the grounds as a sculpture park. Okay. Also, there's a map screen, which I have not looked at yet, because I keep forgetting. That person has a cherry for a head. The Vulpine Interpretations. Oh, there is somebody there, though. It's a fox? No, hold on. Hey, come here, fox. Nope. No. Ornette the fox. Ornette is old enough and comfortable enough with the people of Shelmerston that she no longer fears sleeping in the park. She considered it her park, in broad daylight. Alright, here we go, Ornette.
Gloves. I love them. can't get enough gloves. I stole farmer's glove. I stole the fisherman's glove. I saw that girl out in my woods, riding that strange bumpy beast around again. She really seemed to love that awful creature.
It's a camel.
This was an opportunity I wasn't going to miss.
Oh, it's the I forget what these gloves are called. They're for animals, like they're not massage necessarily, but they do that. What the hell are they? Grooming gloves.
Lovely gloves.
I love that the animals don't actually have that much to say. Alright, so there's a glove here
I
somewhere.
always did suspect there might be something in those rumours about camels on the island. All that time, and Val never let on. Bless you, Val.
Alright, there was a... Air. What is that? No. What is this? Fox's Den. Yes. There should be... There they are. Oh. No. There it is. Give me my glove. Grooming glove. Yeah, that's what I called it. Yeah, I was right. So obviously this isn't a very difficult game, but it's got a good story.
I bet you wish you were alive so you could rub me with this glove. I'm getting the scent of Grenkins again, Morris.
Hey.
I'll pop up to let you know when we're close to one.
What the heckins is that? There's more gloves, bush with gloves in it. Can I do individual gloves? Yes. Fingerless glove. It's not the fingerless glove. That doesn't look like a glove though. Rubber glove? No. Gardener's glove? Also no. Okay. Oh, so this is this one. How do? Is this not it? No? Other way around maybe? Hold on. Okay. Oh, no. It is definitely that one. No, stop it! I'm not gonna lie, these controls are a bit difficult to... No, it has to be from the other side. That's it. Okay. Okay. Rankin. 1 of 10. Alright. So real quick. Okay. Grankins is R. Way. They make excellent sounds. Sorry. So there's 6 levels total, it seems. Ah. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Okay, well, there's a Grinkin here, but no one... Surely it's this big thing, right? No, it is not. Not the trail. The other gardener's glove? No. Okay. So not in this little island. Aha! Wonky bush, it's called. Okay, well there is a person there, but also a Grinkin. There it is. Space modulation 7. Okay. I'm getting really good at this Grinkin finding. Mimi Bergonzi, Valerie's childhood friend.
In the last summer, before our GCSEs, Val and me spent a lot of time together. Usually wondering how we could get our hands on something to drink.
Like good British kids.
No one on this stupid little island would serve us, though. One day, we were hanging around on the allotments near the quay when we spotted something. And so, later that night...
Beer. A case of beer.
We went into the woods behind Val's house to drink it, sitting on top of that ancient stone that they say protects the island. But there was no way we were going to get through it all, so we decided to bury the rest. A few weeks later, we went to dig it up again, but couldn't remember where we dug the hole.
Alright, so we gotta find where they dug.
There is so much of our history buried on this island. Stories everywhere, right under your feet.
Bingo! Mimi's secret stash. They drank one, and they couldn't find the other 5.
Wow, Morris, this smells incredible. I'm getting scallops, I'm getting peaty bogs, I'm getting roast lamb. Woof!
Okay. Not all treasure is gold. Mimi and Val were best friends until Mimi left Shelmerston to study drama and dance at Exeter University, and they lost touch. She has since returned to the island where she lives with her kids, Arthur and Katie. Alright. It's definitely this top one, isn't it? Four of 10. Good. It's not that. Oops. Wait. I can go to each individual house, is it? Wow. Wow. Wow, some of these you can really dig deep, huh? Not that one. Larva. That one has eggs, but only 2 eggs. Yeah, not this one. No. It's 3 eggs. It should have 5 eggs? Something, yeah, I think it should be a 5-egged birdhouse. Blackbird. Oops, sorry. Those are 1 egg each. Herm! Oh, it's 3 eggs. That's just a big ass egg. Look at how happy that weird looking guppy bird is. Alright, I think that's all the friggin' birdhouses. Yeah. Alright, well, not that then. Oh, there's good. There's more birdhouses here. Oh! No. And I gotta lift the birdhouses again. It's definitely one of these nests. There's too many of them. It's got something with 5 eggs. my gosh. That weird guppy bird, man. It looks like a guppy, that's why I call it that. No. Where the heck could this one be? Oh! I don't think it's this. No. Dang it. Am I on the wrong track entirely? Is it not? That's a weird looking bird. Too few eggs. Unless I'm looking for the wrong thing, like I'm just in the super wrong track. I don't know. Wow, it's this weird. Yeah, that's not it. Well, god dang it. Really don't know. That just zooms in and won't go. Won't slice it. Oh. Look through all these birdhouses, though. Dang it! It's not the people, right? Oh, wait, there's a bush here. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh my gosh. I'll never have to do that one again. Okay, halfway done with these Grinkins. Oh, that one was annoying. Alright. No Grinkin here, is it? Oh, did he get scared? Callum Turner. Well, nothing here then. And there is something here. There's a person thinking. The seed cave. It's not this one. The clump. Sargasso flow. Oh, well, that's clearly the thing I need to find in the Sargasso flow. this one? Is that not it? Alright, hold on. There it goes. Okay. Just had to get the right angle. Cornelia Kirscher, quite famous in art circles.
I spent the summer of '83 with Henry Outram, Laird of Shelmerston, in his grand hall working on a new piece. It was supposed to be about the volcano, but once I arrived, I found myself particularly taken by all the vales around the island. Henry was a delightful host, always excited to have us bright young artists around, and always ready with a charming question or a fortifying glass of something. His daughter, I think her name was Mallory or Valerie or something, was usually outside roaming the grounds. Henry said she was discovering herself and learning self-reliance through independent play. She seemed feral to me.
She seemed feral to me.
One day, I came across the perfect finishing touch to my sculptural masterpiece, but it turned out to belong to the wretched child. I tried to explain to her why I needed it, but she snatched it away and walked off. I went to Henry, thinking he could make her give me the boat, but to my astonishment, Henry told me it was up to her if she wanted to give it to me. Henry called his daughter and we all talked about it. When Henry suggested that maybe I could buy the boat, her little eyes lit up. It cost me £200 for that little wooden boat. But it was worth it.
Hilarious. Alright, well, we know where the boat is.
Henry was a good dad at heart, caring about Val's feelings, and treating her like a grown-up even when she was little. Partly how she became so independent, I reckon. I know it was tough on him, but they both turned out pretty well.
Although treating kids as adults is not always a good thing.
I wonder how many people even saw this.
Not many. It's inside. In loving memory of Valerie Outram, 1978 to 2015. Memorial bench to Valerie Outram. Her father, the Laird, was keen to commission artist Cornelia Kirscher to interpret the very notion of bench. However, it was pointed out that wasn't really Val's style, and so this plain, sensible bench was made by a local carpenter instead. Alright, so... tree and bush. Way. 3 more Krankens to find, and 2 more people. There's one. The hell is that? Concrete pineapple, only visible from the top of the Blanca Ridge. This concrete pineapple is installed as a folly at the heart of the hill, situated in a space that is seemingly impossible for such an object to have entered. Okay, well it was... There it is. Way. Alright, there was a fella here. Oop, no, there he is. Henry Outram. Ah, Valerie's father. Laird of Shelmerston. I think that means like he's like the...
After my wife Penny's death, I struggled to find ways to spend time with my daughter. It had hit us both hard, but, you know, stiff upper lip and all that. I always found it best to keep busy. Looking for something we could do together, I bought Valerie a set of paints. But she never even opened them. I was cross at first, but asked myself, what would Penny do? So I decided to let it go. Then one day I managed to talk her into coming into the park with me to paint some of the nature she loves so much. She wasn't very enthusiastic, but agreed to give it a try.
It's the...
It was a disaster.
The paint
Valerie simply didn't have the temperament for painting. She had a huge, silly tantrum and threw all the paints away.
I don't know what that's called, the paint palette thing?
I told her I wasn't having this kind of childish behavior, and I told her to stay in her room until she had calmed down. I wished Penny was still with us. She would have known what to do with the child.
Very hard that, to lose a parent. Was never gonna be easy after her mum died, but he always did seem distracted with his fancy art projects.
Henry is Valerie's father, the 17th Laird of Shelmerston, and its main landowner. He's a keen patron of the arts and often has resident artists staying in Outram Hall. His grounds are now a public park on which he has just opened this sculpture garden. Alright, so we're looking for... It's a Bulls game. I don't know what a Bulls game is. No, it's not that. Only for important equipment. It's the beer and the food. That's very funny. Treehouse. Ah, there it is. Odd rung. Palette. Paint palette. What did I say?
Yeah, painting really wasn't for Val, was it?
Katie and Arthur built this treehouse with their grandmother, Granny Jess, and spent a lot of time up here keeping a lookout for the sneaky monsters invading Shelmerston. The visiting artists give them plenty of material for these games. So these are the kids of Valerie's friend, Mimi. And I guess this is their grandmother. What is that? That's a bear. What is that? Was there a... Arthur and Katie's dog Pig is having a sniff at something. What are you having a sniff at then? Oh boy. Oh. It's kitties. Aw. Adorable. Well, as long as you don't eat them. The seed eaters. There it is. There's still one more. Yeah, one more Kranken to go, and one more person to find. Well, we've been here before. The lard is a camel. There's no one here. Oh. Oh, he's moved. Yeah, there he is. It's her father. Again.
The famous sculptor Vernon Russet was working on a huge statement piece in my honor. A statue of a camel with my head. When I saw it, I felt quite uncomfortable, but I didn't want to upset him. Poor Vernon could be awfully temperamental, sinking into dark moods for days.
It's the guy with the cherry for a head.
The week before the public unveiling, Vernon had me visit the statue. He needed to make some final adjustments to the face. Valerie came along too. She looked like thunder. She hated that statue and wasn't afraid to show it. I couldn't help thinking how like her mother she was. When the statue was revealed, the nose was missing. Fortunately, we all managed to cover our surprise and act like nothing was wrong, so no one was any the wiser. Some fellow from the Times wrote a glowing review, so Vernon wasn't too glum about it. I'm pretty sure I know what happened to that nose. Aha, the old Outram spirit. Good for you, Valerie. Your mother would have been proud of you.
So the statue knows.
Your Val told me about this. She had a whole speech prepared in case they figured out it was her who cut that nose off. But she never even needed it.
Okay, but before I do that, I need to find that last... No, not here. Aha! It's gonna have to be the picnic basket, isn't it? Yeah. The way. There we go. Whee. Alright, 10 of 10 Grankins. Whew, that one's a doodle. Alright. Now we can go find the nose. Lard is a keen member of the Coffin Club movement and asks that this sculpture double as a mausoleum. This will be his final resting place. Is his nose in here? No, but it is the chisel and, huh. Tools. No, it's not the tools. Great place to lose things, it says here in the wooded area. Overgrown bush. What do we think? Oh. You just keep going in and in. It's definitely in here. There's no other reason to keep making me go further and further in. There it is. Sliced off with a single blow from a heavy chisel.
Oh, this thing looks heavy. I'm surprised Val was able to even lift it.
Keep unlocking. There we go.
Oh, we did it! Oh, yes! I know what Val smells like now. Her signal is wafting through to me very clearly. Time to fly.
Alright, so now we will bark. Oh, hold it, sorry. How do I bark again? There we go. Oh, 11 of 15. I'm missing 4. There they are. I like when they're first reforming and their eyes just go like, what's going on? Hey, Val.
Morris Lupton? Is that really you? And Sparky?
Val! Oh, it's so good to see you again.
You too. You're looking very,
Yeah, dead?
yeah. But quite good, considering.
Hello, Val.
Sparky talks now. Death certainly has been strange. What brings you by?
Well, we're trying to find a replacement custodian. You've surely seen the volcano.
Oh, yes. Poor Aggie. Must be very tired.
Aggie?
Aggie is the current custodian.
Oh, well then, yes. We were hoping you might replace Aggie.
Oh, Morris. That's some ask.
Oh, you can do it, Val.
I'm flattered. But those are enormous shoes to fill. And I'm not like you, Morris. I don't love this town like you do. And, if I'm being honest, I can't abide all those arty types and mainlanders tromping around. I can't speak for them. This job isn't for me.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Val. But, well, I understand.
Thank you. It's been so nice to see you again.
You too, Val. Sparky, I'd love to spend some more time chatting with Val.
Oh, I'm sorry, Morris. We really need to keep this search up. That volcano is looking dire.
Come back later, Morris. I'll be here.
Oh, well, all right, Val. I'll find you later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Val. Very chipper for a dead lady. Young dead lady, for that matter. 78 to 2015. Well, not super young, but 78 to 2015 is not even 30. Yeah, you're quite young.
Oh, slow down, Sparky. I need to get some things straight.
Not even
no
40.
time, Morris. We need to find the next prospect.
Well, it's just that I don't quite understand what we're doing.
We're looking for the custodian.
Well, I get that bit, Sparky, but what does the custodian have to do exactly?
Oh, well, it's hard to explain with your human words, but the custodian
human
kind
words.
of mingles with the island, becomes a part of it.
A part of the rock, the volcano.
Yes, the rock, and the sea, and the animals, and plants. The custodian becomes a part of all of these things. It becomes part of the island spirit.
And you give up being a ghost.
Yeah, well, a walking around talking kind of ghost. Stop being someone who can go into the West. It's quite a sacrifice.
Oh, wow. Oh, no wonder Val doesn't want to fill those shoes. Aggie must be a legend.
Ah, she really is.
I always thought there are those folks destined to be mayors and, I suppose, custodians. And then there are people like me and Val, destined for smaller lives.
Oh, what? Small? Morris, your heart is as big as the island. Everyone knows that.
I suppose I'm more like one of those island oddities in the museum.
Yeah, and they were always the visitors' favourites. Now, we need to move on. Next up is Ogden Beckett, in the Old Town.
Ogden it is. I'm right behind you, Sparky.
Oh. Nobody lives small lives. Everyone lives big lives. Including you, Morris. Just because you're not famous doesn't mean you're not important. It's actually almost time. I'll do a little bit of Ogden. Maybe find some Rankins. Ooh, look at that. That's cool.
So, Ogden next, eh? I'll be glad to see him again.
His music always hurt my ears, but he was good at chin scratchers. Oh, lovely guy. Oh, look, the ferry's coming in. There'll be loads of tourists all over this quayside soon.
Well, I suppose they won't get in our way much anymore, eh, girl?
Ogden was a talented multi-instrumentalist, leader of the Shelmerston Silver Band, and keen cricketer. As a young man, he went to live in New Zealand, but returned to marry his childhood sweetheart, Sally Mapes. Alright. Shelmerston Chandlery and the camel. So I can do this, yeah. Just go all the way to the end, so we don't get confused on the way back. Oh. I guess this is the end. Yeah, alright, so Harbor Arm. Oh, nothing here, is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, Sparky hasn't like... Ooh. Maybe I gotta find the first person first? Oh, there's one. No, wait, that's the hair. Oh, there's one. Godfrey Bowen, landlord at the Camel Pub. Ogden's childhood friend.
I remember we was walking home from school, a bunch of us, and I told him my granddad said the lad had a live battery camel living somewhere in the woods. Everyone laughed, but I told them it was true. Ogden didn't believe me. Someone would have seen it. He dared me to climb in and prove it. I told him he'd have to come with me.
So everyone's heard of this camel, but very few
Sneaking
people have seen it.
past the big house, we were almost caught by the gamekeeper and had to run. Hell for leather for the woods. We reached the trees out of breath. I was bent double and leant against a tree. Ogden had better breath control and he recovered quickly. He saw it first. The clouds parted, the moon shone down, and Ogden gasped. And then I did too. Was it? It was.
It was.
The next day, we were kicking ourselves. We had no proof. No one was going to believe us. But we knew what we saw.
So I'm looking for a camel.
Oh, yeah, he was a couple of years above these chaps at school. Oh, and he's right. No one believed them. We gave them so much stick.
Oh, there's a camel. Probably not this, though. It's a toy shop. How could there be a camel here? Oh, the front counter, is it? Oh, I can't look inside. Nope. Okay. It's just a knick-knack shop. Lucky dip. Ah! Porcelain camel. There we go. Alright, so now we might be able to find...
Camels are so obviously a made-up animal. Humans will believe any old rubbish.
Hilarious. Oh!
I'm getting the scent of
There we
Grenkins
go,
again, Morris.
yep.
I'll pop up to let you know when we're close to one.
That's a bird. Those are a lot of bird people. Queen of the Isles. In 2006, the Tipucatan People's Government signed a deal with the Sea Def Corporation to make Shelmerston's harbor suitable for larger vessels, building a new harbor arm and dredging the southern bay. They also part-funded Queen of the Isles, connecting Shelmerston to the mainland with a weekly ferry service. Teapucatan. I can't lock onto it though. That's okay, let's do it here. No, nothing? Shelmerston Compter, not computer, I thought it's a computer. Compters were small local prisons where an English sheriff might put debtors, dissenters, and other troublemakers. This modern-day take on the Compter was kindly installed by CDEF and when they built the new harbor arm, a novel way to control the rowdy antics of certain CDEF employees. So you actually put people in there, is it? Harbor light. Okay, so nothing here, huh? Alright. The big scoop. Okay, there's one here. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's definitely this thing. No. Sorry. That's it. Come on, help me out here, game. Game usually helps me out. How is that not it? That's totally it. very confused. Usually when I'm close, it'll just automatically do it for me. Which is a bit weird because I seem to be I feel like I'm very close. But nothing doing. Like my thing is going crazy. Alright, hold on. Is it the other way around? Oh, for fuck's sake. It's always the angle, man. Alright, well, I got him. How many this time? 1 of 14, alright. Oh. Alright. Something with 5. This will probably be the last one that I'll do. No, not that. No, not that. Okay. What about on this table? Grankins. But not that one either. Local legend has it that Grankins are mysterious fairy-like sprites that have always inhabited the island. You'll probably never see one, but if you're lucky, one might leave footprints in your butter or cause your chimney to become blocked. If you're lucky. That's funny. Whistle. No, not the whistle. Alright. Maybe the pencil holder? No. Pencil goblin. Oh, these are definitely harder. Not the collection box. First day has been nice. Granddad had chips for dinner. Johnny went crabbing. Bit rainy. I hate the seaside. Wish I was at home. Hotel's nice though. No, none of this. All right. Is it the inner tube? Oh, it's the inner tubes. Okay. Close. Oh, how's that not it? It's the wrong angle. Game, if I'm making the shape. No. Surely this is it. Oh. There it is. It's the angle, man. It's always the angle. All right. Here we go. All right. Well, we will. I will finish this on my own. This is a great game. It's really fun. It's just just hunting for stuff. Not dissimilar to Hidden Folks. But you also have to make shapes. So there's an extra thing. It's not just finding the thing. With the Grenkins, at any rate. But you also have to like dig in, and could be hiding. So yeah, quite similar to Hidden Folks, but a bit more to it. And it's really good. I like it. So can I save? What happened? How do I save? No, that's not it. How about this button? Aha! There you go. Save and quit. Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, I'll finish this on my own time. This is great. So, going forward, December will continue to be a bit of a break month for me, but I will, starting this week, I will continue to do Wednesdays at least. And most likely, I will start up my regular schedule of about 4 nights a week in January. But I think I will start, restart or continue Castlevania Symphony of the Night on the 30th of December, which is in about 3 weeks time. And then the following week start up my proper schedule. So that means that on the 4th of January, Felicia and I should be able to restart or continue Heaven's Vault, and then Wednesday will be Dan Placer's Backlog. Thursdays will be Castlevania Symphony of the Night until I beat it, and then after that I'll finally come back to Psychonauts, which, if you remember, I was playing before I started before October, which was spooky month. And I have a bunch of new games, as you can see here. I bought more Castlevanias. We finished unpacking the other night, but I have Chris Tales, I have What Comes After, Boyfriend Dungeon. I got a bunch of new stuff, not just for the Switch, but also for the PlayStation. But next week, which will be my next close software, yes. Which will be my next Adan Placer's Backlog. I'll be playing I Am Setsuna, which is a JRPG, which is pretty good because I've been reading Bitmap Books' guide to JRPGs, and it's a really good book, and it's making me want to play a bunch of JRPGs again. I haven't played a proper JRPG since, well, I guess technically Final Fantasy VII Remake is a JRPG, and I did play and beat that. Although I haven't beaten I haven't done the DLC fully yet with Yuffie. I haven't finished that. But the main game, I beat it. I played all the way to the end. So that was the last JRPG that I completed. But I have a bunch of other ones. I have like all the earlier Final Fantasies on the PlayStation. Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10, 10-2, and 12 are all on the PlayStation 5. And I also have access to the first Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy 6, thanks to the NES and SNES Mini, as well as things like Breath of Fire and Phantasy Star. And in fact, because of these guys here, so here I got Phantasy Star 4. And if I'm not wrong, Phantasy Star 4 is also on the Genesis Mini, as is like Landstalker and these, a bunch. I love that. I still love that. A little bit is the best. So, Phantasy Star 4. And then I guess that's it for here, because I haven't put any new ones. This is what it started with. Shining Force, I think, is technically a JRPG. Although maybe it's more of an action. Or no, it's a tactical JRPG. But yeah. And then, I don't think they're on here. I can't remember off the top of my head. Because there's stuff on the SNES Mini that is not available on here. On the Switch Online service. So for example, they don't have the Mario RPG, which is on the Mini. but they do have Breath of Fire. Breath of Fire and Breath of Fire 2 are both here. I think that's it. There's more on the mini, if I'm not wrong. And same for, because yeah, final. They have Wild Guns, which is not Wild Arms. I got confused. But Wild Arms is on the PlayStation Mini, which I also have. But yeah, I think the Mini has more JRPGs, like earlier JRPGs. Because yeah, Super Mario is not here, but it is on the Mini. And I can't. And then Final Fantasy 6, which was Final Fantasy 3 in the US, so Final Fantasy 6 is on the Mini as well. And I don't think Final Fantasy 1 is here either, but it's definitely on the Mini. So yeah, I have access to all these older JRPGs that I should, play at some point. And reading through that book has really made me want to do that. I want to play more of these things. Yeah, Final Fantasy is not here, but it is on the Mini. I don't think there's any JRPGs. Zelda kind of counts if you close your eye a little bit. But yeah, I don't think there's any JRPG, Kung Fu Heroes is here, which is considered a JRPG, according to the book anyway. More of an action, I think. I haven't gotten to that part yet, so I'm not 100% sure. I haven't read that bit yet. But yeah, there's stuff here, I think, and I got, as I go through it more, I'll figure it out. And then Paper Mario is coming to the N64 in 2 days. But yeah, I have a bunch of those. Chris Tales is technically a JRPG. And like things like Grandia 1 and 2 are available, and Romancing Saga 2 and 3. I have Collection of Mana here, and you can also get the Final Fantasy Legend Collection, which is the first 3 Saga games. Crosscode, I think, is technically a JRPG. So yeah, like I have a lot of early. I still gotta finish Genesis Nord, don't I? That I can play, and without having to buy new ones. But I probably will buy new ones because I just like having stuff. I like having it, and then not playing it for ages and ages. I got Kuni, the first one, which I can play as well. So yeah, I have a lot of, and so here's some new games that I got as well. No Longer Home, Promesa, Roki. Stuff that I haven't played yet. Wonder Boy and Monsterland, which I love. I should play that on stream one of these days. It's my favorite Sega Master System game. My cousin had it on her Master System, and when I went over, that's what I would play. We got Tome as well. Yeah, a lot of stuff. I realized that once I Xenoblade. That's right, Xenoblade is down here as well. The first Xenoblade Chronicles. Unfortunately, the first Gears and Xenosaga aren't available yet, as far as I know, on modern consoles. They're not available yet. Anyway, that's what life looks like for me. So I am playing games on my own time. I'm playing through Death's Door. I'm trying to finish. Now that I've been reminded, I got to finish Hidden Folks. I want to finish I Am Dead. And Genesis More. I got to tape the ending for you guys. Maybe I'll put that up sometime this month, just as an extra video to throw up, because yeah, I forgot that I haven't done that yet, and finally have the ending to Genesis More. But yeah, fun stuff to do. I got to finish Phoenix Wright, the third game. I haven't done the third game yet. I finished the first 2, and then I got to go and do the prequels, the 2 prequels. Oh yeah, I got Panzer Paladin. Yeah, a bunch of stuff here that I got to play. I got to do. Oh, Moon is technically a JRPG, although it's a weird JRPG. Yeah, and then I've got a bunch, like I said, I got a bunch of stuff on the PlayStation as well. Anyway, that's what the future looks like for me. So come back next week. I'm still going to take it easy the rest of December. Come back next week when I will play I Am Setsuna, a JRPG. I will start it. Obviously, I will not play the whole thing on stream. JRPGs are long. All right. Thanks so much, guys, for hanging out. And I will see you next week for I Am Setsuna. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. I haven't done the proper list. Ooh, see, I haven't done this in a while. I'm just messed up. All right. Bye-bye.